Hey y'all, it's kjanaysiaa.
Cause this feels better to me than anybody reality. I'm floating in the air like a waitress, flying on a cocaine spaceship. So high right now, I don't think that I'll ever come down.
So today I'm doing a story time, and don't nothing really exciting happen in my life, so I'm just gonna tell y'all about the time I almost got expelled, bro. So all this takes place in middle school in 7th grade. So basically, it was second semester, and the middle school that I was going to in 7th and 8th grade, I didn't go there in 6th grade. So I was pretty much like new to everybody, because everybody that went there, they basically went there in 6th grade, and I didn't. I went to another school and then came there and finished out middle school. So I just kept hearing like racist stuff that this dude was saying, so I already didn't like him when I came in there. But yeah, like our gym teacher was racist, and he was like really rude. So the class was like really small, like it was not a lot of people in there, and it wasn't boys and girls, it was just girls, because they like that year they separated it between boys and girls. So I was just in the classroom with all girls. So they was bad, like we were bad. And one day they was daring each other to go pull the fire alarm, and so it was this one girl, she was like, I don't know, I'm scared. But she had planned on doing it whenever we got back in there to go change back out to leave. So, you know, all class period, we just thinking about it like, dang, she's really finna go in there and put that fire alarm whenever we get back in there. So, you know, we ain't had no choice but to go in there, because we had to change out our clothes, our gym clothes. So we was in there, and they was in there for a long time, and it was just like, she was like, okay, I'm finna do it. So it was this other girl, she was like, no, I'm finna get out of here before you do that. So she like hurried up and ran out the door, like she was speed walking out the door. And it was like more of them left, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna leave too if she really finna do this, because I thought she wasn't really gonna do it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna leave up out of here. So I had got out of there. As I'm walking out the door, it was like as soon as my foot crossed that threshold, that John was like, I'm like, dang, bro, like she really pulled that jump. So boom, everybody like walking out of there and stuff like that, we sitting down. So the principal come in there, and she's like, who pulled the fire alarm? Because you know, in the office they can tell where the fire alarm was pulled at, right? So she was like, who pulled the fire alarm? Ain't nobody saying that. So Mr. It was his principal name, Mr. Monette. Nobody liked him. So he was just like, I will expel the whole roster if somebody don't start talking now. Like I said, it's not that many people to suspend or expel, so he was gonna do it for real. So he was like, I will expel the entire roster if somebody don't start talking now, right? But see, the thing is, I really didn't know who did it and who didn't do it, because it was still people in there. And even if I did know who did it, I mean, I know somewhat who did it, but I'm still not finna say nothing. I wasn't finna say nothing. So, and it's just like, you don't have no proof that I know who pulled it, because I was already out of there. So that I was standing 10 toes on that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not finna get in trouble for this. I didn't see who did it, so you can't put the blame on me, and you can't expel me. So boom, right? So they fussed at us, and the principal was like, we have to pay for that. Like, whenever that goes off, it alerts them downtown, and they gotta come down here. We gotta pay for that. So, and it really explains why we didn't have no more pet rallies. Like, we used to have pet rallies, like, not pet rallies, but we used to have like gatherings, I think like once a month, if I'm not mistaken. And we really did not have a lot after that, because I guess they had to keep paying for it. I don't know, but boom, that was the first time, right? So the second time, I guess they weren't satisfied, so they went and did it again. I feel like the same girl did it again, but whatever. So boom, so she was like, I'm gonna do it again. So and it was probably like, I want to say either the next day or the next week. I want to say the next day. It was probably the next week. I'll say the next week. So the next week, she was like, I'm gonna pull it again. So when she said that, I hopped my butt out that door. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go. And I wasn't even the only one that did that. So, and I seen the video from when I was walking, because he was calling everybody in there individually. I'm gonna get to that. So as soon as I'm close to the bleachers this time, I hear it start going off. I'm like, all right, I'm even better this time because I'm already by the staircase. Can't nobody say I was in there, right? So and I was trying to use the bathroom when I was in there. So I had an attitude. I was like, dang, bro, I had to use the bathroom. I'm glad I ain't go back there because the bathroom was like way in the locker room. Like I wouldn't have been able to get out there in enough time. The girl that actually did it, she would have been out there before me. So it would have really looked like I did it. So I was like, I'm glad I ain't even used the bathroom. Like I just went ahead and got out there when I did. So they came in there and fussed at us again. So the principal, she was like, I'm tired of this. We finna pull all y'all in there individually. And if y'all don't start talking, everybody gets expelled, right? So, boom. So the bell rung. So we left. So we walking over there. We thinking that they forgot about it. Oh, no, they was rounding us up. They was in the hallway waiting for us. So I went to the bathroom. I used the bathroom. I washed my hands, right? So I walk out the bathroom, Mr. Monette, he right there. So he like, what you was doing in the bathroom? I said I was washing my hands, and I said I used the bathroom.
I used the bathroom.
That you want him to do you so much you could do anything.
And I washed my hands. And so he was like, wash your hands. I'm like, yeah, I used the bathroom. And he was like, you sure you weren't washing ink off your hands? And I'm like,
Boy, if you don't get...
What is he talking about? So basically, when you pull a fire alarm, it spreads out ink on your hands so they can see who did it. If it's like a prank or something like that, right? So I'm like, I ain't really had nothing to worry about because I know I did not pull it. Like, I'm in 10th grade now. If I pulled the fire alarm, I would have been saying right now, like, I pulled the fire alarm. So they was rounding us up, and it was just like girls in my class was crying. And I'm like, y'all crying? Y'all making it seem like y'all did it. Like, why are y'all crying? So, and Mr. Monet, he just used to always mess with everybody anyway. So it's just like you can't really take what he's saying serious. Like, he just used to mess with people just to mess with them. So, or that's just the type of person that he was. Like, he was just aggravating. So, so they pulled us all into the office individually, right? So mind you, you know, I'm sweating. I don't be getting in trouble like that. The only trouble I get into is like fights. Like if I'm fist fighting with somebody, them be the only times I get in trouble. Like I remember, like most of my write-ups are about fist fights. And I can only say like 1 or 2 of them is about, I know one of them I got in 7th grade. I got suspended on my birthday. I got suspended on my birthday in 7th grade. I was like, it was my turn to go in there. And he was like, who pulled the fire alarm? I said, it's a gym camera stuck right up on that wall. Look on that camera, you're going to see I was out of there before anybody pulled some fire alarm. So he said, oh, I'm looking at the video right now. So he showed it to me. And I'm just walking on to the bleachers or whatever. I said, so exactly, I'm proving my point. I was already out of there. So what do you mean? He was like, it ain't no way that somebody going to pull the fire alarm without saying something first. I said, well, you can talk all you want to, but actions speak louder than words. So the janitor came in there. So, you know, my hands sweating because like I said, you're talking about expelling me. You're not talking about suspending me. You're talking about expelling me. No, that means I'm gonna miss all my Georgia milestones. I'm gonna be back in the same grade over again. So no, I'm not gonna get expelled. Is you crazy? I ain't never been to summer school in my life. You think I want to get kept back? No. So the janitor came in there, right? Like, mind you, it's like I'm sweating, but it's not like my hand is moist, right? So the janitor was like, let me see your hands. I was like, so Mr. Monette comes around, he like pointing at my hand, he like trying to break his neck, and I'm like,
relax.
I was like, that's totally sweat. And then the janitor was like, yeah, she didn't do it. I was like, exactly. So, and mind you, let's backtrack real quick. When Mr. Monette seen me by the bathroom, the girl that actually did it, she was walking by and he stopped her. And he was like, oh, you got red ink on your hand. She was like, oh, God, that's hot Cheetos. Oh, God, that's hot fries. Oh, God. So she started crying. And I'm just like, dang, bro, you gonna have to You have to pull this off. Be like, what are you doing? Stop crying. You're making it seem like you're guilty. Stop crying. She's like, oh God, y'all trying to mess with me. I ain't even do nothing. I'm like,
get yourself together, man.
get it together. Like you're proving that you're not innocent. Dang. But anyways, they pretty much let it go. We really couldn't even do nothing for the rest of 7th grade. Kind of, sort of, or whatever. I just want to know like how much that junk was, because I mean, I do believe it, because whenever you pull that junk, it alert them, because duh, it's the fire department. But I'm just saying, like, dang, bro. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short story time. It might not have been that interesting to you. It was kind of like funny to me because it was me. I'm gonna have way more content coming out for y'all very soon. I just finished editing one video like 2 hours ago. I fell asleep, but I had fell asleep after I was done. So I'm gonna edit this, and then I'm gonna make another video, and then I'm gonna post some later on today. So make sure you watch those, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.